You are listening to Torah Treasures, a messianic perspective on the weekly Torah portion, featuring Rabbi Jason Sobel.
This week's Torah portion is Parashat Chayyei Sara. This week's Torah portion begins by recounting the death of Sarah and Abraham's mourning over her. In the Torah scroll, the Hebrew word that describes Abraham's weeping is written with a small Hebrew letter Kaf. Why is it written this way, and what lessons are we meant to learn from it? The Parasha closes by recounting the death of Abraham and God's subsequent blessing of Isaac. Why does the blessing of Isaac occur after Abraham's death? What lesson does it teach us in relation to those that are hurting and mourners in particular? The recent wildfires in California underscore the unfortunate fact that loss is an inevitable part of life. Everyone experiences loss, but how we respond to it is very important. In this week's Torah portion, Abraham models for us how we should ideally handle it. After the death of Sarah, we read, "And Abraham came to eulogize Sarah and to weep over her." The word to weep, livkotah, is written with a very small kaf. One reason that the Torah uses a small kaf is to indicate that Abraham did not weep excessively over Sarah's death. Why does the Torah mean to stress this fact, and how was it even possible for Abraham to mourn this great loss in such a manner? In order to answer this question, we must understand the picture that the Torah paints of Abraham. Above all else, he is portrayed as a person of great faith, as Scripture states. "And Abraham believed, and it was reckoned to him as righteousness." Genesis 15:6. By faith, Abraham, when called to go to a place he would later receive as his inheritance, obeyed and went, even though he did not know where he was going. By faith, he made his home in the promised land like a stranger in a foreign country. By faith, Abraham, even though he was past age and Sarah herself was barren, was enabled to become a father. By faith, Abraham, when God tested him, offered Isaac as a sacrifice. Hebrews 11. Abraham faced the death of Sarah like he faced all the trials in his life, with great faith. He knew without a doubt that Sarah, a great person of faith in her own right, was in a better place, and that he would be reunited with her again. Thus he did not grieve like his neighbors who had little certainty or hope in the future. As followers of Yeshua, we also have a great hope, and should take to heart Paul's words of encouragement on this matter. "Brothers, we don't want you to be ignorant about those who fall asleep, or to grieve like the rest of people who have no hope. We believe that Yeshua died and rose again, and so we believe that God will bring with Yeshua those who have fallen asleep in him." 1 Thessalonians 4:13 and 14. Mourning is a natural part of life, but if we are people of faith, we should not mourn like those who have no hope. This is especially true when the person we have lost lived a long life that was full of faith and deeds of kindness. The fact that Abraham did not excessively mourn demonstrates his deep faith in God and in the Lord's faithfulness.